What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Rad Up All Night. Sorry, it was a spur of the moment thing. Busy day. Just wanted to come on here and do a video that I've been having planned for a while. I just haven't been able to do it as far as editing and stuff. So I was like, you know what? I've got a little bit of time. I'll come on here now. I'll get it done live with you guys. You can kind of see what I'm talking about with these items that I'm going to be talking about here. And we'll just do a little chit chat and I'll let you know about what's coming up on the channel. Wow. Awesome, guys. Pretty good crew coming on here, considering I didn't even announce I was doing this. So spur of the moment, just wanted to see who was here, who was still up, and who wanted to chat with me tonight. Ken Carlson, what's going on? Sean, what's up? Sounds like a Streets of Rage thing. It does, doesn't it? Kind of does. What up, Stuntman Mark? If you guys didn't check it out, we did a pretty cool stream the other night. Me, Uncle Bill, and Stuntman. We were talking Vinegar Syndrome, and we did our unboxing. It was a good show. If you want to go back and check it out, it's in the archive now. Carlos, what is going on? Brandon, what is up? Anthony, how are you, man? It is time to get rad indeed. Thank you for popping in, dude. Tim's Talkies, what's up, man? I knew that maybe this title might get you in here. Carlos, what's up? Vanderhoff, what is going on, Dave? John, how are you, man? Love the Tiffany unbox. Thank you, man. You can see her right there. Super cool item. I guess Chucky's coming within the next 2 weeks, so I'm really excited about that. My bank account's not excited, but I am. Man, money's been crazy lately. Like, you know, doing the trip to Kansas City, which I'll talk about in a little bit. And then just like all these big items, like I have my Proton pack showed up, my legit Proton pack, which was ordered over a year ago. That's here. So that got dinged. Then Tiffany, which I ordered in like late 2018, early 2019, just shipped. So that got dinged for that too. And I'm just like, oh my God, I was supposed to be on a spending freeze and all these big items are just coming through the mail right now. It's not really fun at all. Let me see. Thanks, Horror Collector. Thank you. I'll get to you guys. Hold up. Oh, thanks, man. What's up, man? Megavania, what is going on? So, first order of business, gang, whoever's in here, shoot the stream a like, number one. Number two, if you're not subbed, subscribe now, because I need 3 more subs to get to, what, 2,300, I think it is? So I need 3 more. So if we can get that done tonight, that would be super rad. That would be awesome, guys. So, you know, share it around. Tell people that you know that if you think they'd like the content that I'm creating on this page, to sub to my channel and check it out. I'd love to have them in here. I love when people come through the live stream and say, what's up? A lot of times when I'm on here with other people, it's hard for me to get to every question. So I apologize. But when I do these by myself, these Rad Up All Nights, I can chill out a little bit. It's not always a topic of conversation. So I can definitely get to a lot of questions and stuff. But first thing I want to talk about is just some upcoming shows. So tomorrow's a real cool show. Our Rad Company is back, part of my season 2. Now, last week I was supposed to have Christian and Sid from You Need a Candles on. I was sick. I had to cancel it, unfortunately. Hopefully they're rescheduled for either next week or the week after. We're working on a schedule right now. But the new episode, which is going to be tomorrow, is with Katie Video. So if you're not familiar with Katie Video, Katie, she's on Instagram and she does custom VHS. So for instance, check this thing out. I got this Megan. Look at this. I haven't even opened it yet. Sealed. How sick is that artwork? She does all the art. It's badass, man. So she does like all these custom VHS tapes and stuff for, you know, movies that never had VHS tapes, so more current stuff. She designs the cover art and all that. It's really cool. She's super talented. I actually was introduced to her by Justin at Movie Watch Daily, and I bought a couple of her products, and it's just really cool. And it's just cool to see what she's doing for the community. And like I said, with my Rad Company series, my goal this season is to get just different creators on here, not people you see me collab with often, not people that are just doing the same thing that I'm doing on YouTube, but people that kind of fit what I'm doing, but again, a little bit more of a broader spectrum. And I'm hoping I can introduce some new names to you guys, maybe introduce some new names to the YouTube community that maybe haven't been on other shows before that I think kind of really fit what I'm doing here, because I'm not all just about physical media. I'm not all just about movies. Like, I want to expand and evolve, into more stuff like that. Nostalgia. I've been doing action figure stuff. We did posters, right? So collectibles. Like, I want to branch out more than just physical media stuff, because I mean, I can talk about physical media and I have physical media all day long, but I want to just kind of dive into some other things as well that maybe other people aren't doing. So that's tomorrow, Katie video. It's actually going to be at 8 o'clock. It's a little bit earlier than usual, but her schedule, she's on the West Coast. Her schedule said that that was probably the best time. So I'm going to make it work at 8 p.m. If you guys are interested in that, just hit the reminder in my video box, and it'll shoot you a reminder when we go live tomorrow. So it should be definitely a cool conversation, and you guys will be able to ask her questions and stuff before we're done. So that's number one. Number two, I did a cool stream talking about Fredheads, the documentary, a couple weeks ago, and that was with Deandra and Paige. It was a really cool stream talking about the Fredheads documentary. If you haven't checked it out, please do, because Deandra gives us an exclusive drop on her next project in that stream, which is pretty cool. And Fredheads was supposed to get to me today, but it's not here. So that's kind of a bummer, because I was really looking forward to checking that out tonight. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. So that's another show that's coming up. This Friday, you can find the Radpack on Justin Ryan 1988. Justin's a great dude. He's someone I've been watching in the YouTube community, feels like forever. He was just like a young kid, probably like a teenager when he started. And he was somebody that I was watching really early on, along with people like Dead Pit and Wet Movie and all that stuff. That I was really watching and just getting ideas on like certain movies and stuff like that. So Justin's going to have the Radpack on his show, and we're going to be talking about 1988. I think it's 88 or 89. The Blob. I think it's 88. We're going to be talking about that, which is a movie we all love. So we're going to be chatting about that plus much more. So if you want to check out the Radpack this week on Friday night, we will be on Justin Ryan 1988's channel. Should be a fun time. Let me think what else is coming up. Obviously, the big one is the Radpack is doing their Ask Us Anything Valentine's Day special. That is going to be next Saturday night. That is, I believe, the 25th. And it'll be live on the Radpack YouTube channel. So if you haven't subbed to that, again, I just put this stream up. So after I'm done live, I'll put this in the description box. Search the Radpack on YouTube. You can find the channel if you're not already subscribed. That's where the Radpack episode is going to be. And it's also going to be on audio as well. So if anybody wants to be involved in that show, then I need you to send a video question to radpackrules@gmail.com. Send your video question there. We will put it on the stream. So again, promote yourself, promote your channel, ask us something. You'll be live on air with that video question, and it'll also be on the audio platform as well. It almost sound like a call-in. So if you want to be involved in that episode, please send the video question to radpackrules@gmail.com and have that in. Due date is February 22nd. So that's another one that's coming up. And I know I got more stuff coming. Let me see. So I also have another Rad Company episode I was going to announce tomorrow, but I can announce it now. Again, another creator, not really big on YouTube, but big on Instagram and TikTok. His name is Jamie Van Leemer. And man, it's one of those things that's like, I saw this guy and he's doing something really unique and different. And I was like, man, if the Radpack, needed a fourth member, this dude fits the mold right there. So you can search for him, Jamie Van Leemer, on Instagram and TikTok. And if you post a comment under one of his videos, just tell him that Born to Be Rad sent you over there. So he's going to be on my show on the first Wednesday in March. I think it's like March 2nd or something. So he'll be on Rad Company. So it'll be a really interesting talk. I'm dying to hear this dude's story. So again, I'm trying to get some new faces in the mix here. But that's pretty much, I think, all the live shows. Let me look and see if I wrote anything else down that I have coming that are already up to date. I will get back to the chat, and then I will go into a different topic. Let's see. Dave, 77-inch OLED? Wow, that's insane, man. I mean, I have a 65-inch, and I'm gonna tell you, I actually was blown away too. I had a 65-inch 4K LG that wasn't that old, and I upgraded it to the OLED, and it made a significant difference for sure. John, I'm looking for two. You going around? Got the Ultimate Chucky. Yeah, I will probably get Ultimate Chucky at some point, because they're gonna be coming out with different faces that I think is pretty cool for him. But yeah, that face is a little bit off, a little pale. I saw a lot of people touching him up. I don't wanna have to do that. I'm gonna say find Tiffany, try Nightmare Toys, try Big Bad Toy Store. Those are the 2 I would probably go check out first. If she's not available right now, she probably will be soon, so I would just find her, pre-order her or something, or wait, because I think at the end of the day, you're gonna be very, very happy with that Tiffany. Um, Ken Carlson, I did not. No, I did not. What's up, Vincio the Hara Cholo? How are you, man? Again, a lot of new people popping in the chat. I appreciate that. So, guys, if you haven't said hi in the chat and you're just watching, like, feel free, and definitely, um, definitely like. And if you're not subscribed, please sub. I know there's a lot of people that are watching that aren't subbed. I've seen that piece in the analytics before, even though it's not something I look at. But when I did one time, because someone's like, you should check and see how many people watch your thing that aren't subbed, and I was like, oh wow, that's quite a bit. Sub, because I'm 3 away from 2,300, I think. So that would be awesome. And let me scroll through. Oh, you collect arcades, man. I know Mel has some as well. She has some arcades. I know Justin just got the Terminator one. I would love to collect arcades. I sadly just don't have the space for it. I mean, I do, but I would have to alter something else to fit those in. But I think that's super rad. Miss 80s Movies and Music. What's up? Go check her out, guys. If you haven't, a lot of these people that I'm pulling up, if they have channels, definitely go check them out. They're all into the same kind of stuff: 80s, 90s movies. Horror Collector. Thank you, thank you, thank you again. My goal with all this is to, you know, just change the game a little bit, like I want to evolve. I want to be an innovator. I want to, do things different. Like we work really hard on like the Radpack stuff. Like everything has to be a certain way. Like we're really looking to just kind of change the game. And, hopefully I was setting a bar with my movie room tour. If you guys haven't checked it out, like that was my ultimate goal. Like have it fun, have it entertaining, but like, make things a little bit different in this community, and being a little bit newer to the scene. Like that was one of my goals, is just be like, how can I improve this community and stand out a little bit and be a little bit different, and try to go above and beyond and not so much the norm, while still kind of tackling some of the stuff that we all love. um Exclusive interview with Tony Moran. Yeah, I don't think that's happening. But speaking of that, Sean Clark's supposed to come back on the channel. I'm just waiting for one of his videos to drop, and then once that's dropped, he's gonna probably I'll touch base with him while coming back on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was digging this. I mean, you got the Freddy, and then I love like that purpley hot pink looking, and then look at the sleeves too. Look at that, boom, very cool. Like very very rad, right? A little more rad than just the regular red. Um, I saw that, I'm trying not to buy vinyls anymore, but that is a real nice looking vinyl. Cody, what's up, man? How are you, dude? The Rad Dudes, me and Dudes Loves Movies. Go check him out. Go check out Cody. Just started his channel, great dude. He's definitely like, part of the pack over here. And me and him are the Rad Dudes, and we're gonna be doing some streams together soon. So keep your eye out for that. Let me see. Gus. Mid-Levolution is meeting in Atlanta and release a channel. I'm sure they probably are, because again, like I'm an innovator. I'm trying to innovate the community. Everybody else is just, they're just mimicking it, right? So, hey, if I can be a trailblazer and everybody just wants to, mimic that, like it makes me feel like I'm doing something right. So, it is what it is. Best of luck to them. Let me see. Uh Good. I hope so. I hope so. He should, because he should thank me for a lot of his ideas for sure. Let me see. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I heard he was. So that was real nice of him. I appreciate that. I'll remember that though. So I heard I was getting, messages and stuff. It's one of those things where, you know, when movies come out and people blast on them and they're like, well, if you don't think you're gonna like it, then don't watch it. Well, that's kind of like me. Like there's a movie that comes out or if something's doing something that, you know, may aggravate me or whatever, I just keep moving forward. I ignore it. I just do my own thing, like keep moving forward. I don't have time to waste on nonsense. Um Mankind win the world title, a mistake. So, hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Like I said, 3 more subs right now for me would be great. More than that would be even better. So if people want to come over here and check it out for the first time, I'll take it. I will take it. I know I keep hearing that, so that's wonderful. Um, yeah, that's a killer thing, man. Killer. Carlos, your movie post made me pull out mine. Hell yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. We're changing it up, doing some different stuff. We're getting the posters involved now. Again, posters are fun, they're great, but at the same time, like if you just gotta make sure you have the space, right? Like I've got many posters up here, but that was my choice that I wanted to display artwork instead of just having shelves and shelves and shelves. So something's gotta go to get that. So but yeah, man, I'm glad you liked it for sure. Hell yeah, Cody. Roundhouse kick the like button. Ugh, Rad dudes is right, man. I just got to do me, man. That's it. That's it. I don't have time for nonsense. Mama Blu-ray, what is going on? How are you, kiddo? You got to make sure Sue gets at me. I got those Black Adam posters for you. No, she never reached out to me. Aw, thank you so much. I try, it's got positive things coming in. I try to, make people excited and entertained when they come in here. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. What's up, Mel? Radpack rules. So make sure to go follow Mel, 1/3 of the Radpack, co-host of the Radpack podcast. You can find us on, anywhere you can find podcasts, we're there. So search for us. We're new on there, so definitely throw us a follow. And the next episode will be a live show next Saturday on YouTube, but it also will go to the audio as well. So definitely. Let's see. Friday 7 poster signed by director. That's cool. That's awesome, man. I have a Friday 7 poster signed by the female. I forget her name though on the poster itself. See, Tim knows what's up. Posters will only take priority over walls of movies for me. Yeah, I'm lucky that I have the space I have. Like I have a whole library full of movies, but with time that's going to eventually fill up. So I got to start figuring that out. But yeah, definitely, I'm definitely into the artwork and the posters and stuff. Let's see. What's up, man? How are you? How are you? Fancy Nancy. Fancy Nancy. Let me see what we say. I want to ask you if Big Trouble in Little It's my favorite film. It's not an original one sheet. It's actually a screen print, not a reprint, but a screen print. So basically, what happened was the artist, which I think was Drew Struzan, I think was the artist for that print, and he did another run where he just redid them and put out like a limited run. So it's not an original poster. It's actually made of like art paper, not like paper like a poster. So to be honest, it's not original, but it's the next best thing from an actual one sheet of it. So it's a real cool print. I don't know if they're easily available or not, but I don't know. Let me see. Did you get the extra pro prints? No, I did not. I know Justin did. Yeah, so guys, big thing going on now. Do you let me ask you guys this. Did you let me see. Tim's talk. Thanks, man. Tim's go check out Tim too, because he's got really good real good stuff. Like he's got a lot of different stuff, like a lot of stuff he's getting, like statues and stuff. Like, man, I don't have any of that stuff. So it's pretty interesting to see. Same thing, like he does a lot outside just the physical media aspect of it, artwork, posters, statues and stuff. Some good stuff over there. Let's see. Rocking the people under the stairs. Hell yeah, of course. Of course. I think it's underrated. Guys, so let me ask you this. Growing up, um, I was big into like collecting certain things. One of them was uh baseball cards. Did anybody collect baseball cards back in the day? Anybody card collectors out there? Um, let me know if anybody was a card collector out there growing up. It was a big hobby of mine. I used to go to card shows, card shops. Um, it was a big thing. It actually was really popular when I was a kid, and then it really, really died out. And now it's like back. Like now they're back again, and I'm not into it anymore. Like I still have a lot of my old ones, but I'm not big into it. Um, yeah, Griffey Jr. was my favorite, man, and he was the one that I just like was obsessed. I have like a signed ball. I have all of his rookies. Like I had a whole book of Griffey's. Um, yeah, people say that they had cards and stuff. The Marvel cards were great. I still have all those. Those were sick. Um, but if you walked into like a card shop, right, and you saw a card like in the glass or on a table, and you're like, what, I want to pick something out, right? And you saw a card that kind of looked like this with like this little like flimsy plastic thing on it. Okay. And you're like, oh, that's a rookie card of Greg Vaughn. Cool. And it's got something like this on it. Was that something that you were like, oh, I got to have that? But next to it, you saw like a Mark McGuire rookie in like this hard, like nice plastic right there. Like, these two are kind of sitting next to each other. And you saw, why is that McGuire in like this hard plastic? And this other guy's in like this flimsy, like little bag. Doesn't seem as valuable, it doesn't seem as important. Do you guys remember that? I would always, grab that because it just seemed so much more important. You got like a Bo Jackson, like rated rookie, right? Like Bo Jackson, look at, he's in this hard plastic here. Like this must be a valuable card. I'm sure Pokemon, I was not into the Pokemon thing. They kind of came out after I was in that stuff. So, but when you saw that, you just were kind of like, I definitely want to check out that McGuire, that Bo, because, it's in that hard plastic. So same thing, man. Like the Blu-rays, right? Like, do you want to put your Blu-ray in something like this and think that this makes it stand out into something like really nice and fancy, kind of like this card here, right? Or you get a new Sidekicks DVD or the new Sidekicks Blu-ray from Vinegar Syndrome. You're like, man, this is such a nice edition. Like it should be displayed or it should look important. And then you get it and you've got this nice, like shiny, like hard case on it like this, like protecting it. But not only does it protect it, but it just looks like it's important, right? Like, look at that. Sleek. It's almost like it's in glass. You got that. Boom. And then you say, you know what? I love these titles, man. Like you got the Sidekicks, VSU title. So, man, I'm big into the VSU. So then I get Roadhouse, and I've got it in this nice protecting case here. Looks like glass, right? Just makes this item look like it's worth something, And then you said, well, you know what? I got Cloak and Dagger, so I might as well make that look important too. And I'll just have the whole set of these VSUs, but they just look fancy, And then you just end it with the original, the OG, the Beastmaster. And then you have them all stacked together on the shelf. And it's like, wow, these things look, they look important. And that's kind of like when it comes to collecting, like high-end collecting, right? It's not how much you have, it's what you have, right? So it's interesting for me to see that you could get something like this, and it's kind of like movies kind of look used, or then all of a sudden you're like, wow, Second Sight's got this nice Drive edition. Wow, look at this, fancy. I can get this on there. Now this is on my shelf displayed, and it just looks like it's like worth something, right? So again, quality over quantity. So I wanted to showcase some of that today. And guess what? Some of these are a little bit more pricey, but if you really respect, the collection, then price shouldn't really matter that much. You don't have to do it to everything. Just the nice stuff. Like when you're looking at baseball cards, not every one of my cards was in these nice protective things here. They weren't all in this, but just the good ones were. So, I want to just talk about that because if you're still doing this, you're behind the times. You got to get something nicer, something a little more sleek, like displaying out your cloak and dagger. There's so much different things. And, I saw Tim Talks Talkies posted about his steel books, and he had this real cool one where like had like a little door and stuff on it. Like it just makes it look really high end. Um, but yeah, I wanted to showcase some of these guys. Like if you like this, you can get them in that. You can get them for your second sight stuff. Um, and even if you have like expensive action figures, like some of that are really expensive, you can get cases to protect those as well. And that's from a company called Katana Collectibles. And man, they really cool stuff here. I've got like my Friday the 13th Scream Factory box set done, my Halloween box set done. So, definitely making different pieces for specific sets. So, wanted to showcase that because I know a lot of people are into like, protecting their collection and bagging their stuff, but man, what a nicer alternative to really showcase, the stuff that you have, like the nice new expensive stuff. Thriller, I've got one for Thriller, so that out of print Thriller from Vinegar Syndrome, protected out, looks really fancy here. So really, really cool stuff. Let me know in the chat, have you guys seen these? Are you interested in these? Because that site Katana Collectibles is where you can get, some of this stuff to fit just different editions that you might want to showcase. More like box sets and stuff like that. And for, like I said, for action figures, for physical media, for video games, stuff like that. But and I know Tim has a real good one that he showcased for steel books as well. So if he's in the chat, he can throw you the name of those as well. But really, really cool items here. And I just really think they look super slick. They make the collection really stand out, especially with some of these box sets that kind of sit on the top shelves of the collection. Those really nice ones, like you can get them to fit a lot of those and just makes everything look really cool. Like it's all encased in almost like a glass. And I just think it really just helps everything stand out, but yeah, I'll scroll up in the chat. I wasn't really looking at it, but yeah, like I said, it's just very different. They're not, you can't get 200 for $10, but at the same time, like I said, like you got to pick and choose, the additions that you want to showcase. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to get Marine 5 and try to put it in a nice case to protect it and, put it in the forefront of your collection. But, something like the new Sidekicks or Roadhouse, these limited edition sets, definitely would be worth it. And same with Steelbooks, because they can get banged around a little bit there. But yeah, let me know, guys. I'm looking for Tim to see if he posted that company in there because I don't remember what it was called. But I see a lot of people talking about different cards and stuff they were into, which is really, really cool. Let me see. Thanks, Jamie. How are you doing, kid? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, the Ziplocs on the box sets. I mean, those were okay at the time. That's kind of like yesterday's news, but yeah, they were good for the time. Sidekicks and Roadhouse. Yeah, man. See, there you go. Hopefully, nice ones though. Let me see. John knows what's up. You should see this guy's collection. He doesn't mess around. He's got some some nice stuff, like all OG, like one sheet signed. Like he's got some good stuff. All 600 plus my steelbooks are protected. Seriously, they need to look into some of those. Yeah, man. I can send me a message, man. I can give you the link if you want to the Vinegar Syndrome sets. But yeah, you've got all your steelbooks on those in those things. That's pretty cool. What's the name of that company? Same thing, Katana Collectibles, guys. They do sets and they can even custom sets. So if there's something on their site that you don't see, just shoot them an email and say, hey, I've got this, da da da. Sometimes they'll ask you like for the dimensions or whatever, but they'll get it to you. And if you guys, shoot them an email or whatever, just let them know that Garrett at Born to Be Rad sent you over. Let me see. Ryan Atkins, what's going on? Let me see. I agree. Wes should get something for his Maniac. Us Invisible Maniac should, for sure. Let me see. Let me see. What's up? How do you determine I think it just has to do with rarity of it. Number one, quality of edition. Like I probably wouldn't put this on like a mainstream like studio title. More like boutique stuff, maybe stuff that's out of print would be good. So anything that's kind of holds some kind of value would be, I would think would be worth it. Like I think that box sets are really good. Just because again, there a lot of them are limited, like the Screen Factory ones and the Second Sight ones, things like that that maybe had a limited run, and now all of a sudden you can only get things in like a standard edition. Like those might be ones that I would probably definitely check out. Let me see. Oh yeah, big vinyl collection. Yep, nice. See, like I'm not really. I have a vinyl collection, but I'm not super hardcore into it, so I'm not sure exactly like the different ways to kind of display those. I have like the regular little slips that they're in. Um, Yeah, you can get it. You can get it over there. Katana Collectibles, yeah. I appreciate that. Like I said, I'm just trying to be real. Oh my god. So what you do is you put these in, right? And they look really nice, and you just set it and then forget it, and your stuff just looks mint all the time. You don't have to worry about dust and dirt and scratches and dings. There it is. Malco protectors is the ones that Tim had that look really nice. He has those on his steelbooks, I guess. So Malco is the company. I don't have any of those, but me and him were chatting about it. And I was thinking about grabbing a couple for sure. Let me see. Yes, there you go. Thanks, Rambo. What a guy, huh? Let me see. Do they have slip protectors for this? I'm sure. I don't know. Maybe if Katana does. I know they do mostly like bulkier sets, but there's got to be companies out there that do something similar. If not, you can probably just email them and just say, "Hey, here's the dimensions of what I want." Let me see. What's going on? Welcome to the chat. What's the last movie I saw and was it any good? Let me think. What the last movie? No, I try to think. Did I see something after that? Oh no, the last movie I watched was Puppet Master 3. That was good. I mean, I've seen it before, but it's been many, many years since I've seen part 3. So I just watched it the other night. I thought it was good. Yeah. And then before that, I watched Skinny Marink, which I thought was god awful. So but those are the two I've watched recently. Um Oh yeah, they could probably do that for the Twin Peaks stuff, I bet. For sure. What's up, Roland? What's up, Fish? What's up, Count Von Strange 4? What's good, man? You could throw some. Oh, you're saying there's a buy one get one. Uh, Again, I'm on a little spending freeze right now. Nice. I don't have any hot toys actually. I kind of wish I did. I kind of wish I did. Those are sweet. So sweet. Yeah, I think that they look cool, especially like with the VSUs. I like them because they're for these, and there's only one, two, three, four, five. There's only 5 VSUs. I also have one for my New York Ninja because it's the exact same dimensions as this. Um, Texas Chainsaw you can get it for as well. The Texas Chainsaw edition that they came out with. So pretty damn cool. And yeah, like something like that I would like because again, you don't have to get it for everything, but maybe just this line because it's like a real high end line. I agree. They could be killing it if they sold their own. Correct. Um, Yeah, man. I don't know if they would fit media books. Maybe. I mean, again, like I said, you'd have to search because, like, on their site, you could search for Vinegar Syndrome or media book. Like, you can search for all that, and a lot of it comes up. And if not, you can just send an email and then you can it. They'll match it probably. You remember that, huh? Vinyl storage solutions. Cool. I could probably use some to be honest. Uh, Scream Team. I need to get some for my. Yeah, I think you can get some for the video game stuff too. Planet Mondo, what's up? Oh, are they? I don't know. I've never used those ones. I never used them. Oh yeah, I know Tim's into vinyls as well. For sure. I'm kind of behind on the chat, so sorry about that. Yeah, I heard about that today. Martin is delayed, dude. Man, that's been a rough ride, that one, huh? That Martin, it's been kind of a rough ride from the beginning with everything, and it's unfortunate that it's delayed again. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's delayed much longer, which is nice. So hopefully it's not going to be delayed further than that. Yeah, I mean, I didn't get part 3 4K. I just have the box set, the Toulon chest or whatever. I heard it looks good, but you know, I'm not going to start buying these singly because it's in time if anything there's going to be a full set. So, I would say if you have these already, just wait. Um because you'd hate to buy them and then all of a sudden like buy like part 5, they stop making them and they just do a box set, then you're going to feel like you have to buy that. It's just I would just say wait. I don't even if they look better, who cares? They look fine on Blu-ray. Like my Toulon box is fine, and I'm not planning on getting any of them on 4K. No, 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 no. See, yeah, Dead Pit. If you guys haven't checked out, Dead Pit did like a video where they nitpicked Tony Moran's last interview on a podcast or something. It was pretty wild. I guess that podcast got taken off YouTube and stuff. Did I pick it up? Is that this one right here? This? Yeah. If that's what you're talking about, yeah. Arcade needs a 4K from Full Moon. Yeah, Arcade's a cool one. Oh yeah, he'll definitely release a 4K trunk. No question about it. It's just guys, it's even with this community, you got to remember, like, be patient. Like some things are day one, but other things are not, right? Like, that 4K standalone Puppet Master 3 is not something you need to rush out and get. Not at all, because I'm sure most of us already have it in some format. And to just be like, oh well, there's one Child's Play on 4K, like one Puppet Master, like it's not necessary yet. All right, good. I'm caught up in the chat. But yeah, guys, there's a lot of people in here. So if you're still in here, just make sure to hit that like. And again, if you're not subbed, definitely throw that sub up there. Check out the content. Like I said, I got a nice interview coming up tomorrow. It'll be live at 8 p.m. with Katie Video. I will be on Justin Ryan's channel with the Radpack crew coming up. And another thing I didn't mention too is this weekend, I believe, I think it's Sunday, Shelf Shocked Physical Media Awards. That show is coming up very soon. I think it's Sunday. And it's a big award show, huge award show for the physical media community, going through 2022 awards for, best special features, best cover, best this, best, a lot of cool stuff on there, guys. And we were very honored. The Radpack was asked to present the award for best horror physical media edition of 2022. So really cool to be asked to present that award. So you will see us on that show presenting the award for best horror physical media release of 2022. It's going to be a pretty big show. I guess there's people from other YouTubers. There's going to be people that work for boutique labels that are going to be doing stuff on there. Some directors for some movies that are going to be having little cameos on the show. So check out Shelf Shocked Physical Media Awards. They should be on YouTube, and it'll be pretty cool actually just to watch. And I don't know anybody else that's involved as far as like who's presenting, who's this. So I'll definitely be watching it, to see who else from the community I'm going to see on there. So definitely check that out. Shelf Shocked is the name of the award show. So let me see. Definitely caught up in the chats. All right, so we talked about my shows tomorrow with Katie Video. We've got the Radpack show on Friday at Justin Ryan 1988's channel. We've got the Radpack Live podcast. Again, please, there's a lot of people in this chat. If you want to be featured on the Radpack show live, do me a favor. Please go to radpackrules@gmail.com. Send us a video question of you asking us anything. And please say your name, your channel, all this other stuff. Give us a question. We're going to answer it live on the 25th, which is a Saturday. And that's going to be on the Radpack YouTube page. So definitely do that for me. I appreciate that because again, the more questions we have, the better because then we can sort through them and decide if we can use this for this show, the next show. But definitely want to see a lot of you guys as questions in there because those are the ones that we're going to focus through the most on the show, not the chat. But we'll interact and stuff. But those are the ones that we're really going to try to focus on. If you guys want to have an idea of how it works, go check out the Radpack Ask Us Anything episode that we did I think we did it in November. So if you want to go check that out, just to get an idea of how it works, it's really, really cool. And a lot of people put in video questions that night, and it was great. Fun time. So I'm hoping to repeat that as well. So, guys, I don't want to stay on here long. I will answer a couple more questions that come through, and then I'm going to bounce, okay? So let me see. Dying Breed says, cases look awesome. Thanks, man. I love these. I think they're really, really cool. Man, is there a new announcement? Did they announce something today? I just know that this is coming. I heard Jamie Lee. Is that confirmed or is that just a rumor? Let me see. What is my favorite Eric? I think yes, and I don't know if it has to do with my age at the time. Me really getting into like, the reason it was so big to me at that point is because I had like a small VHS collection, but I was kind of doing the DVD and VHS thing together. So I just felt like I was buying so much stuff, especially a lot of movies I was discovering around that time too. So a lot of these movies I was buying that I was like that were horror that I had never seen before. Like I can remember buying that double Anchor-based Suspiria set. And at that point, I had never seen Suspiria in my life. And I think I read the back and it said like one of the scariest movies ever made. So I was like, oh, I got to check this out. So I think for me, the Anchor Bay DVD boom, when they were doing like the tins and all that stuff, like that's still my favorite. But I think close second is probably what we're got going on now. The only downside is just the cost, right? Like back then, I mean, I could go out and come back with 10 movies and spend like not even $100. Where now, it's you spend 3 movies for $100. So I think that's the big deal now is it's just the cost is very different. So back then you could just load up on like anything. You go to a used store and buy like horror movies for like $1.99 used or whatever. And I would just stack up on like anything I could find. So, yeah, I mean, I think that that's probably my favorite. You're right. Let me see. Yeah, I heard some stuff too about her confirming that. I mean, that would be killer. Unfortunately, I can't go. It's going to be a busy year. I'm going to Kansas City in April, which would be super fun. The Radpack's going to Panic Fest. And I'm hoping to attend Scare Fest in September. So that's my second plan. But again, it's not confirmed yet. Wow, Reverend. Big fan from, I just know people. Jim Jones. Thanks, man. Thank you. Don't give me any drinks over there. Oh, look at this. This is what I'm talking about, Brian. Listen to a lot of Winger on my recommendation. Hell yeah, man. You gotta. Time to Surrender. Sick song. Very underrated tune. Oh my God. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable. I heard it was a new horror classic. It was junk though. But yeah, I will not drink that Kool-Aid. But guys, again, thank you so much for checking this out. Just want to pop up on here, tell you what was coming up on the channel, showcase these protectors, because I know a lot of you guys are into that stuff, show you how you can upgrade your collection with some of these. So again, like I said, Katana Collectibles was the site. And also Tim said another company, Malco, is pretty good when it comes to steel books and stuff like that. Along with this Panic Fest. Nice. You're gonna be there? If you're there, you're gonna know me before I know you. So come say what's up. I'll be with Justin and Mel, and maybe a couple more people from the YouTube as well. Oh my God, more questions coming in. I did. Get out of here. Really? I already ordered it. Oh, figures. Figures. Yeah, I already ordered it. Oh, wow, you should. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go to Panic Fest. It should be great. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, gang. So again, thank you guys for checking this out. Tune in tomorrow at 8 o'clock. I'll be with Katie Video. Like I said, send in your video questions. And again, if you don't want to be on video, you can send in an audio question. That's fine because it will be an audio podcast as well to radpackrules@gmail.com. Thank you guys all for tuning in and checking this out, even though it was very last minute. Yeah, I know, Robert. I don't want to leave, but man, I've been up since 3:30, so I've got to probably get to bed. Um, yeah, thank you, John. I appreciate that. But yeah, so guys, if you haven't, definitely throw a like. If you're not subscribed, please sub to the channel. Like I said, I was like 3 away from 2,300, which would be awesome. You know, obviously every year I'm like, oh, I want to get 1,000 people. I want to get 1,000 subs, whatever. I mean, the rate we're going, I could say, you know, by the end of the year, I want 5, right? Which is a big jump for me, but I just love the support you guys give. It's awesome. Love doing the collaborations. Love bringing new faces on the channel. Again, like I said, I'm trying to evolve the channel a little bit and you know, expand it out into different things that I just feel are rad, right? Without just talking about physical media and stuff like that. So definitely appreciate that. I thank you guys for buying the merch, the Radpack merch, the Born to Be Rad merch. Appreciate that. I see that come through. And guys, if you have the merch, take pictures on social media, and I'll definitely repost it and stuff like that. So again, thank you guys for the support when it comes to that. And like Cody said, don't forget to roundhouse kick the like button if you haven't on the way out. And I appreciate you guys. And this is Garrett at Born to Be Rad. And like always, stay rad.